Welcome back to the Squeeze podcast with Marketing Juice. I'm Miranda Ampiri.
And I'm Mark Baxter with Marketing Juice, and delighted to be here. So today we'd like to address LinkedIn, the Facebook for business people. Big business, everybody knows they should have a LinkedIn account, but we don't always use it the best way. No, I don't. There's a lot of subtleties to it, but it's important enough that Microsoft was snapped up the company to build into its premium Office package. So to help us understand LinkedIn and how we should make the most of it, let's talk to Miranda. Miranda, LinkedIn.
Yes, today we're going to talk about LinkedIn. It's not for everybody, but who should be using it and 3 main reasons why it's important for your business. All right, so here we are at the Squeeze podcast to talk about LinkedIn.
Excellent. Looking forward to this because I know I've got my LinkedIn account. I know it's been through a few itinerations, but I know I'm not using it right for any of the jobs I've done or I'm doing. Let's crack that. Who should be using LinkedIn? Is it for everybody?
Yeah, so LinkedIn is an interesting platform. I've had my own personal challenges with LinkedIn. I personally get bombarded with messages day in and day out, which makes it a frustrating platform for some people for sure. But it's an incredibly beneficial social media marketing platform for specifically B2B businesses. So businesses like Marketing Juice, where we're trying to target specifically other business owners. It's a great way to make connections. And salespeople who are offering B2B services, also a great platform for that. In addition to just making professional connections in your industry or in adjacent industries, LinkedIn can be an excellent platform to use for those purposes.
Excellent. Yes, I know one lady who says she built her life insurance practice off LinkedIn, just sat in front of the computer and networks. So can you tell us a bit more about these kind of 3 categories that you've identified?
Sure. Yeah. So I feel like there's 3 main reasons why you would want to use the LinkedIn social media platform to help build your business. First and foremost, like you were saying, it's an excellent platform for professional networking. It's essentially like a virtual chamber of commerce meeting. And it allows the opportunity for you to engage in a one-on-one environment with other professionals that you're trying to make connections with, referral partners that you're trying to get, or even clients that you're trying to target.
Excellent. And how do you think we should be using it? Because obviously we can use it to sell ourselves, but what is ourselves? Should I just be selling my product every single post I do? Buy this, buy this, buy this, or are there more nuances to that?
I think there's a lot of opportunity on the platform to have that more like a personal conversation with people on LinkedIn. And I think that approach, being a little bit more authentic and using more of like your own personality, your own unique qualities to make those connections can really set you ahead. So we know there's like lots of tools for direct messaging campaigns, and there's the Sales Navigator platform through LinkedIn, lots of paid additional tools that you can utilize to help build your business. However, I find that a lot of those things go unanswered. A lot of those messages go unanswered. A lot of them get marked as spam. Something that many people don't know about LinkedIn is that if you end up requesting many connections with people that go unanswered, you start to lose features about your profile. So if you are abusing some of the tools there and using some of those real scammy and like mass distribution marketing practices to try to build your business, LinkedIn has filters to prevent people from doing that. And in my mind, the original purpose of the LinkedIn platform was to create this like virtual water cooler environment, right? So where you're just kind of connecting and having conversations, like real conversations with people that you want to work with or work for. And so utilizing these direct messaging platforms in a more targeted manner can be a lot more beneficial for your business. And so researching, specific people that work for companies that you want to be working with. You can find employees of companies on LinkedIn pretty easily through their search tools. You can find the titles, and job responsibilities of the people that you're looking for. You can find people within a certain footprint or radius. If you're a local business and you're looking to work with local people, and really just reaching out in a one-to-one way. You know, instead of copying and pasting a canned script that you have written for you for your sales pitch, right? You know, finding something out about that person's LinkedIn profile. Like, people put a lot of stuff on their LinkedIn profiles. They put their past work histories, they put their things that they've accomplished and they're proud of. Utilizing some of those things as, you know, ways to get in the door with these people that you're reaching out to that may be complete strangers. But I think that people appreciate when you actually see them as real people and not just dollar signs. You know, I get a ton of messages, like I was saying, every day on that platform from white label marketing agencies who would like me to outsource my work to them. And, you know, it's very rare that I ever accept one of those connection requests or respond to those messages. The only messages that I end up responding to are the ones where people actually did some research about me and, you know, mentioned that they saw an episode of our podcast, or that they were impressed with the award that Marketing Juice won, or that they noticed that I lived in Cuyahoga Falls and that they were also local and wanted to have a cup of coffee with me. Like, those things, those more genuine requests end up taking you a lot further on that platform.
I can see that. And I get a lot, because I have an insurance license. I get a lot of people just reaching out saying, come and work for us. And, well, but that's all. So
Yeah.
with no link there. I also like the fact you can actually see the degrees here, the Kevin Bacon degrees of separation.
Yes.
I don't know this person, but somebody I know knows somebody who knows them, which again helps start to make that introduction a little bit easier.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so what else should we be looking to get from LinkedIn? There's obviously the free version. There's also the premium version. I mean, small business, should they be diving in and just going for the full features and paying for that, or is free good enough?
You know, I don't think it's necessary to buy into the paid tools right away for that platform. So the second big reason why you would want to utilize this platform is because it's a great way to, like, specifically target people that you want to talk to. And some of those tools in the premium version of LinkedIn do make it a little bit easier for you to be able to do more specialized searches for people that you're targeting, or allow you access to people that you don't already have a connection with, like a one-to-one connection with. And I do like the way that they show that degree of separation of people. That's pretty neat. It does seem to be more common now than it has been in the past that people have a lot of privacy filters on their profiles. Paying for that premium version of LinkedIn, or one of the versions of the premium, will sometimes allow you to see a little bit more information about those people that have those privacy filters on, just for the general public. But something that is interesting too about the platform is that the LinkedIn platform incentivizes having a lot of connections. And so if you have, you know, the levels of connections, you might notice on LinkedIn profiles where it says, you know, 150 plus connections, or 500 plus connections, or 1,000 plus connections, that kind of thing. Once you hit those levels, those milestones with your connections, there's actually tools that will open up for you on the platform. So things like more specialized searching are available for people with more connections. And the reason that they do that is because if you have that many accepted connections, then the algorithm is inferring that you are a more reliable and trustworthy person, because when you connect with somebody, they're accepting your connection request because you really know them, or you really have a potential to do business with them. When you have all of those unanswered connection requests, that can really hurt you and your ability to use some of their tools.
So it does have a sort of self-policing mechanism built into it.
Yes.
I didn't know. That's quite interesting. How much do you think you should bring yourself into the? You post just like we would on Facebook. We do business posts, we do posts about professional things of interest. Should we be bringing ourselves into this, or should we keep it focused 100% on the business channel at all times?
Yeah, honestly, I think, you know, for any social media platform, it's a really good idea to really personalize your social media content. And so that would be the number 3 great reason why you would want to use LinkedIn, is that it's an excellent way to build your personal brand. And so we know that you can use LinkedIn from a personal capacity, you know, and have a profile page there, but you can also have a company page where you can post out content and utilize the similar marketing strategy that you would with a Facebook business page, which, you know, gives you that separation between your personal brand and your business brand. And what's nice is that you can kind of share stuff like cross-posting between your business brand and your personal page. A lot of companies have their CEOs have like a professional presence there to build that personal brand, to give the business like a little bit more of a personality in its own, right? It's because the CEO or the president or whoever is representing that company online, your company association is heavily tied to your LinkedIn profile in a way that it's not tied to in your other social media profiles. And so it allows you to kind of bring people more to like a one-on-one perspective with your company because you have like a real person as the face of that company. In addition to like if you have a CEO or a president of your company who is very knowledgeable about your industry, very vocal about their passion for what they do, LinkedIn is a great way to communicate that passion and that knowledge through their own personal page in addition to their company page. I think that today people want to work with people. And so the more that you can involve people in your marketing strategy, the better you're going to do. I think LinkedIn is a really great platform in order for you to incorporate that into your strategy.
Excellent. So, I knew a bit about LinkedIn. I've definitely learned a bit more today. Hopefully our listeners and viewers have. Do you want to just summarize for us then the three key things that you highlighted there? The three, you said not for everybody. Give us the three groups that you think really can most benefit from LinkedIn.
Sure. So I think that professionals in the B2B space, salespeople in the B2B space, CEOs, entrepreneurs, presidents of companies, those are all very good candidates for utilizing the LinkedIn platform. And then as far as, why you would want to use this platform, first, professional networking opportunity makes it a lot easier than having a cold call. Sure. And then second, it's a great way to target by job title or industry, right? That specialized search feature where you can search for accountants specifically, and you can search for them within a certain radius, or you can search for certain industries, or you can search for a specific company and see everybody who works for that company who is present on LinkedIn. That's a really great reason why you would want to use the platform. And I didn't mention this before, but LinkedIn also has ads that will allow you to target with that refinement search as well, which is really great. And then number three would be to build your personal brand, to give your personal brand a presence and affiliate it with your business or your company to help more personalize your marketing strategy there.
Thank you for sharing that with us today on The Squeeze, and look forward to the next episode with you.
Absolutely. If you out there watching this podcast or listening to it are in need of support with your LinkedIn marketing strategy, Marketing Juice is available to consult with you, to handle your marketing strategy on LinkedIn, to help you build out a customized plan. You can find us at marketingjuice.biz.